Hello and welcome everybody to part 30 of the Empire Total War Great Britain Darthmod Let's Play. We continue straight where we left it last time. We've hopefully now got peace with France, Spain and the Cherokee. We've given up the fight in America for now. We've given up that frontier, that theatre of war. We've traded off all of our regions there to gain peace. And now focusing purely on India. Some people are saying, stop off in Europe, which I'm afraid is just folly right now. The navies of both Spain and France could easily destroy me. Plus, I've just, paid a heavy price in the American front to give Spain, to gain peace with France and Spain. It may look like Spain's about to re-attack me there with a large fleet and, well, not a large fleet actually, a large army rather on its fleet. So I'll have to see what happens there. I still have my Caribbean territories which I intend to hold on to, and I intend to, hold on to a few settlements there and see if I can get a few of the Dutch's old trading posts that have rebelled. But my money is being spent in India now, and my armies will eventually arrive there. But with the surge of funds I now have, because my trade is freed up, because it's no longer being blockaded, I can actually build up a few more armies in India. As I said in the last part, I chose India because of the lack of enemies. There's only one I'm facing off against right now, whereas America was full of them. Plenty of resources as well to make it very rich, so I can control the whole of it eventually. I can push back into Europe, and I will return to America. The campaign is far from over. It's going to be a long campaign, obviously. It's not going to be a quick slam dunk for the British. But I will claim my victory conditions, my 50 regions, I believe. And I will make sure that I return to America within that time. But for now, it's time to focus on India, if we can ever get past the Ottomans' turn. And as you can probably tell, I still have my cold, but I'm recording this nearly 2 weeks before you guys are going to see this video anyway. So fear not, I will have recovered by now. I will have also had other videos up before this one as well. But not long left until I return fully with full videos. So keep your eyes peeled August 30th. For lots of content going up. And obviously that means it's nearly Rome 2. Time for Rome 2. It's going to be awesome. So, Maratha Confederacy pushing some troops along the borders. I wish they'd move up these kind of larger armies. They would help me out, push back the Mughals. But if I can hold, then it does mean that more territory for me rather than the Marathans. But having said that, they've just suddenly kicked those armies into gear, and they're pushing along the coast. Mughal Empire, be interesting to see what they do now. They're pulling troops back to try and defend some of their properties. Properties, regions, provinces, you know what I mean. Brought some troops in to hold Beira. And finally, back to my turn. We've had an election, and current cabinet stepped down. We've got a new cabinet in, so I will deal with all those ministers shortly. Dover's powder. Quicksilver. So you can see, got a large income now coming in each turn. We're only at war with the Mughals and obviously the pirates. But I am worried about where this fleet is going. I don't know where they might possibly send that. I fear for it, where it could go. Also, I had a few of you sort of thinking that, giving Spain Pennsylvania wasn't a smart move. It was a good city to hold on to. No point holding on to it, really. Would have caused tension, kept the diplomatic relations all over the place, and I really need to make sure that I don't get into another war with France or Spain anytime soon, because I cannot afford it. I mean, even if it comes to the point where they attack me on the Caribbean islands, I'll just have to pull out. But anyway, it would be worth, if I can, getting these two territories down here. My only force in the region, or anywhere close, are these guys, which I am going to replenish. But my main forces are here, and we can actually start replenishing them, but I'm not going to yet, because I need to spend the money on India. I will replenish this army, actually, because it's not going to be as much, but the other one will have to wait. So, probably replenish these guys as well. So, they can actually jump on in this army, but it's going to be another turn before the armies reach the port. And I'm going to split the ships up, actually, so that each ship can take a full stack. And then we can, we'll have the full evacuation as such of those troops, and we can bring them over to India, maybe stop one of them off to help take out these colonies unless Spain gets there first. But back to India, where the focus is right now, in Ceylon. That's where I'm going to be building 3 more East India Company, and then next turn I will be sending these guys to Cuttack and Calcutta to try, and actually I'm going to go for Calcutta first to try and prevent or stop the Mughal advance. So here I'm replenishing all my troops that I can. It's taking up pretty much all my funds here. These guys are all being replenished as well. I'm going to give it another turn before I try and push out. I'm trying to repair my farms. Got these guys behind me, so I'm hoping the Marathans would really draw together an army and push forward. Wishful thinking, perhaps. Research and technology. Cambridge needs repairing, which actually I've got enough to do. And we can finally see off the remainder of the British rebels, which occurred with the last time. And I'm going to risk the auto-resolve here. There we go. I'll take that. Very, very few loss, in fact. Quite happy with that. And they've still managed to survive with... Oh, what? Didn't mean to do that. Are these guys enemies still? Yes, they are. So we have to fight them again. And another auto-resolve, because I need them all dead. There we go. The revolution has been defeated. And I do apologise that I called it... I think it was a rebellion last time. It is a revolution. So, that stirred you all up. Anyway, so with that, London is happy again. Bankruptcy's going, which is good. So hopefully my town growth will actually expand for once. And I'm building the drill school in Scotland so I can finally get those Highlanders for you guys. But I think that's all I need to do. I'm going to end the turn, but I'm not going to bother showing the end turns because that last one took a while. So, see you in a second. And we're back, and I realised I didn't check out the cabinet, so I'm just going to read these messages from the end turn phase. And then we can deal with that. Freemasonry in Boston, that's lovely. And my leaky general's dead. Or admiral, rather. Could recruit another one, but I'm going to pass for now. Why has my trade gone down? Russia. Someone's blockading. Someone's peed off with Russia and they're blockading my stuff. Oh, it's France. France is attacking Russia. But I'm still peaceful with Spain, which is all good. They still absolutely hate me. But it is slowly coming down. Oh, we can get trade with Genoa or Venice. I think probably Venice might have a smidge more trade. That war with Russia, okay. So let's try and get a trade agreement there. Oh, hang on. Let's try this again. Request a trade agreement. And technology, what would you like? Socket bayonet. And cannon advancing wedge for... Actually, no, not wedge formation. Let's give it 2. There we go. That'll do. Right, so Russia's crippling a bit of my trade, but I've just got it back up by a smidge by dealing with Russia directly. And Leaky's dead. Let's look at the cabinet quickly. sort out these ministers, make sure I've got the best ones in the right places. Yes, he's pretty good for justice. Army, he's crap. Navy, he's crap. This dude is very good in the Americas and in India, in fact. Although he's a patron and a tactician, so he'd be good as one of my either my Navy or my Army. Let's have a look. I think he's better in the Navy. Or is he the same? No, he's the same. I'm going to leave it in Army right now because that's kind of what I need. He's pretty crap. I'm going to try and get a better one. There we go. Smashing. Agrarian. Okay. He's a very good manager. That's good, actually. Diplomatic relations. Very good. I'll take that. This dude actually would be better off as a patron, as my naval captain. And this chap, I think, -1 to treasury administration. Damn, I was kind of hoping I could use him, unless I swap justice dude. No, he's just as bad. He's slightly better, but no, let's put him in charge of India. Hopefully, I'll get a better treasurer rather next time. My monarch, he's 83. Ruddy hell. Right, so a reasonable force now in London. Let's get them replenished at least after that incursion. One more turn and we can get the Highlanders. And I'm going to start building up a force to send to India to try and deal with them there. I'm not going to send it against Spain or France in Europe anytime soon. The navy here could also be replenished at not too much cost. Let's go to India. So our troops are ready in Ceylon. I'm just going to take them all out. Ceylon's happy. Pop them all on the ship. Navy. And then let's take the navy to Calcutta. I'm hoping they don't have a large force here. Really hoping. Ah, the Marathans are actually here. No, they don't. So, this army here. Let's enlist a general as well. Young chap, soldier from birth, jolly good. So, let's get that army to attack Calcutta next turn. The only unit the Mughals have is a unit of cannon around here. They've got these guys like so, but I can hopefully draw them back. I'm just checking that all my guys, they are replenishing, or nearly replenished now. One more turn, they should all be done. These guys are all replenished though, which is very good indeed. So I'm now looking at what forces I could bring in. I could do with some more cannon. A 12-pounder there, and a bit more cav wouldn't go amiss. Which cavalry actually I got? I've got the just standard cavalry. A couple of lancers might go down well. But actually, I could do with the melee attack being greater, so I was going to go for 2 standard units of cavalry, and units of cavalry, cannon. Let's whack in a unit of grenadiers in there as well. Hyderabad, if we can boost this army as well, with some cav, and another unit of East India Company troop, we should be good, we should be golden. So, we're holding, we're taking a few turns just to hold, and then we can start pushing back. So, back to America. That Spanish fleet's just sitting there, which, as long as it doesn't attack me, I'm going to be happy with. So, these guys are replenishing, these guys are replenishing, these guys I can't afford to replenish them just yet. So, we're going to link up here with these guys, jump into the port, pop all these guys onto that first ship. Bring this next ship in, next army in, and put them all into ships as well. And now we send them, well, I want to go out this way to India. We may be able to take some of these territories down here, so I'm going to set them to come down here, which actually is apparently only going to take them 2 more turns to get there, which is pretty good going. This ship can go even further. There's a 6th rate, so they'll be there next turn. Very fast indeed. I swear it's not taking them anywhere near as long as it did to get there as it is to get out. Is the current running better, or they got better wind? The Inuit nations, actually, we just revealed their forces. Pretty standard troops, but they're just chilling up there. No one's really bothering with them. So with that done, I think we are good to do another end turn. And again, I won't bother recording it just because they seem to take a smidge long at the moment. I think it's probably because, well, the Ottomans are slowing down a bit. So, see you again soon. And there we have it, another end turn phase complete. And we've got a new gentleman, recruited. Unfortunately, I no longer have a university here in India. I may have to build a new one, but we shall see. Oh, my army's being blocked, is it? Workers on strike. That's not good. During that end turn phase, the Mughals did manage to push back a few advances by the Marathans, but they were only sending smaller stack forces towards them. I haven't bothered to sally out and attack these guys yet. I let them go past me just so I can make sure all my troops are replenished. Now I've got a full force, I can probably push out and start pushing back, but I'm still going to play on the defensive a little bit. I don't want to push too much, too aggressively just yet. Income is going down. We lost more trade, and still the impact of Russia being taken out and me recruiting more troops. But let's see about that Treasury Minister. Goodbye. Way, that always works. Huzzah. In fact, I think he'd do better over there, but then the other guy's no good and from Justice. So we'll leave him. We just need to kick this dude from the Americas next time. And then we'd have a pretty good cabinet. But anyway, I think we can storm on into Calcutta. Perhaps demand surrender. It's been refused, which surprised about. But then there are a lot of citizenry. There's 5,000 of them that will spawn. So I'm just going to besiege them and continue the siege for a few turns. Which sucks, because I'd love to just go in and take them out. But the garrison troops, I find it maybe a bit too much. But, oh well. Alas. That's one of my dudes gaining a new trait. So in England we could actually start upgrading some of these like steam pump mines to gain more region wealth, which for London, well, I'm sure they'll be quite happy to get. They're growing again now the bankruptcy is over. And we can upgrade the farms in Ireland. What about in Scotland? No, not yet. We don't have the various technology there, but we can now get the Highlanders, a Scottish Highlander Independent Regiment, elite infantry. I think, yeah, I can only have 3 of these guys, and I'm going to recruit all 3 right now. Get ready to perhaps send these guys to the front in India. So that's that all sorted there. Afraid there's probably not going to be a battle in this part, but we're doing a lot of key campaign stuff. There's a lot of key stuff to do. Can upgrade either of these, to be honest. Or I could recruit yet more men. How many cannons does this army have? It's got 2 demi-cannons because I don't have a better ordnance factory. So I am going to actually upgrade my ordnance factory for that. We built those troops there. Build another unit of grenadiers, and then that army will build a few troops just to hold down while we're away, and then we can push on. Here, I'm actually going to exempt these guys for a turn because I really don't want to risk them suddenly rebelling and causing me a lot of problems. So let's come back to America, where our ships, or one of them, can nearly make its way all the way down. This one's going to have to wait another turn. But where is he? Here they are. They can make it all the way down right now. In fact, I'm going to put them into this port here so that I can excuse me, start replenishing them. I would attack the pirates with one of these armies, but it's going to just be a really annoying. I don't know. I could try and take them down. And let me know if you think I should bother with the pirates or just leave them for now and build up another army at a later point. That my kind of priority should be taking these regions and then getting to India as soon as possible. So yeah, you let me know on that in the comments. So all these guys are actually all replenished anyway. So that's good. So actually with this navy, I want to send them straight here. I'm not messing about. Yeah. I'm going to take out that port. It's these guys, I think, that need replenishing. Yeah. We'll have to wait till next time. It's going to take 6k to replenish all these guys. But there are a lot of sort of special troops in there. Rogers Rangers. And of course, we've got the Night's Watch. And a few other special regiments in there. We'll get back into the whole naming regiment thing. But I'll have to do that next time, or part after that. I want to kind of sort out my empire first. So let's have another look. These guys are all replenishing, which is good. And back in India, we're all fine too. I'm going to end the turn phase. I'm going to show you this one, because I'm going to wrap up after that. But so we get a kind of a view of what's going on with the other factions, if they are doing anything. I think France is really committed to blockading that Russian port there. They definitely don't want to give that up. or lose that, committing a full stack navy there. Austria seems to be doing some sort of trading on the Ivory Coast. And also that's another thing I want to do. I want to be able to build up a small trade fleet and send to one of these trade nodes. But it looks like all the other factions are already on them. But it's something I want to get more troops into, send them to the East Indies and things like that. Try and boost my trade that way as well, because it is quite a sudden boost if I have enough troops. Russia mobilizing, but they're way in the east. I know they've got rather close at Stockholm, but I don't have to worry about them anytime soon, especially with France blockading their whole war effort. And Maratha Confederacy, I thought we had a military alliance. But okay, and they're offering to pay me. So I will take that. Who are they? They're allied to France as well, which will put me hopefully in good standing with them. So yeah, sure, I'm going to accept that. Happy days. Does that mean they're actually going to attack now and help me out? That would be preferable. They would push forward a little bit. It looks like they are actually. But I need them to actually engage some of these larger Mughal Empire armies rather than sending all these small forces around. But they are suddenly all now gathering a few armies at least together in a larger force, like this one here. They are growing that to a full stack. But it would be nice if they deal with the guys behind our lines first. Or rather behind my line, I guess. Because the Mughals are now pouring over with a few full stacks of their own, but they have left their troops behind. And we come to this, yes, they've sallied out to meet me. 5,000 of them against my units. I'll show this battle next time, guys, and most likely when I get back I'll be doing kind of 1 hour specials of all my series, just so to kind of make up for while I've been away, and to kind of press on with these Let's Plays before Rome 2 comes out. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this part. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.